It's Super Bowl time, and who better to talk to than Kansas City Chiefs super fan? It's Daddy Magic, Matt Menard. Matt, how you doing, buddy? You jacked up for the game or what?
Yeah, fired up, man. 4 Super Bowls in 5 years. Like my whole life, I just dreamed of making one AFC championship game, and here we are. Pat Mahomes, Andy Reid, Travis Kelce, they've stopped a lot of suffering.
Oh, no kidding, they have.
God
You've been
bless
blessed, man. My team's not so much, but your teams seems
Who
to
are
be a
your
tradition
teams?
every
Who are we
single
talking
year.
about?
New York Jets. New York Jets.
Oh,
I
jeez.
know. They suck.
I mean, at least you had that nice Aaron Rodgers entrance with the flag.
Well, you know what? It was a solid 10 seconds, my friend.
Yeah.
It was
You won the
solid
game.
10 seconds. Yeah, they did. They did. Hey, let's talk about a lot of things. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of props. We're going to talk about the game, of course. We're going to talk about those 8 Canadian shows, which I'm jacked about. 8 Canadian shows in 2024. You got to be kidding me. Canada is jacked about that. But let's talk about this big game. First off, my gut tells me you're going Chiefs. Am I correct on that one?
See, here's the thing. I'm a very negative person.
Oh, no.
Okay? And I've been there before. Okay, we've won championships. I know what it takes to get it done. 49ers by 3. Okay, 20-17.
You're going heel on me right now. It's
Not heel. It's what I got to do.
okay. So if that's the case, you have to be expecting a closer game, just like you said. So is it a Pat Mahomes game? Is it a Travis Kelce game? Is it a Taylor Swift game? Are you getting tired of Taylor Swift, by the way, like everybody else, or do you kind of like it?
No, I love it. Come on, I love it. Let's bring more eyes, more attention to the whole deal. Let's make it as big as possible, But I think it's going to be a Pacheco game, to answer your question.
Oh, okay. Well, let's go over that right now. Pacheco right now at Sports Interaction, 67.5 rush yards. Is that a fair over for you?
Yeah, that's an over.
Okay.
Yeah, especially you get out to a lead. Feed him more.
Yeah.
What'd you say, 67?
67.5, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he'll have over 75 for sure.
Okay. What about like a guy like Rashid Rice, who's one of those receivers that, you kind of forget about because it isn't Travis Kelce. He's around 67.5 receiving yards. Does he go over that mark?
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely, because they'll double Kelce and take him away, hopefully, unless you're the Ravens.
Yeah.
But,
Can you describe that for me? Why Travis Kelce caught what? Did he catch like 35 balls in that game? Like,
11 for 11 or 12 for 12, something like that.
Holy smokes. It's like they didn't even
it was like Travis Kelce from 3 years ago,
Yeah, exactly. Are we expecting a big game from number 87 there?
I mean, I think he's going to have to if you want to win a couple key first downs,
Yeah.
Definitely, no doubt. So speaking of Rashid Rice, you said maybe nobody thinking of him. Look, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're definitely thinking of Mr. Rice. I'll tell you right now, because middle of the season, nothing was happening.
Yeah.
Except for him,
What's the unsung hero on this team? Who's the guy? Because we know about the big names, but who's the guy that's going to show up and go, bang, I love that guy.
What about like a L'Jarius Sneed or McDuffie, on the defensive side?
Yeah.
Those two guys are very key, especially Sneed.
Yeah, no kidding. And you know what? The Chiefs, very underrated defense, considering everybody thinks, oh, Pat Mahomes, offense. They got a damn good defense.
Yeah, there's definitely been a shift, like in the way the team goes about their business. It's defensive heavy for sure.
Yeah. Is this Andy Reid's last game, win or lose?
No, I don't think so. If he wins, definitely not. Maybe if he loses, I could see it, but you're not going to go for 3 in a row if you win. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to break up the band. I feel like we just got here.
Yeah, you got to keep this going, right? So, okay, let's go back to Super Bowl in a second. I want to talk about these 8 shows in Canada, which is just really unprecedented when you look at it. Starts off on March the 16th in Ottawa, 20th in Toronto. Then you go into Quebec City and London later in the month. You got to be excited as a Canadian guy in this awesome corporation.
Listen, absolutely
home,
pumped,
right?
especially like those Ottawa, Quebec City. I'm from Montreal. It's basically 2 hours either way. What are we talking? London, Toronto. I think we got some BC, Edmonton, Calgary,
Winnipeg.
Stampede in there a little later.
Yep.
Winnipeg. Going back to Winnipeg in the winter. I love that.
How quiet. They've had a nice winter.
Listen, beautiful sunny Florida here.
Yeah, well, hey, we can't compete with that. Hey, speaking of that, July 10th, Calgary, you mentioned the Stampede. Have you ever been to the Stampede? Because it's phenomenal.
I have not. We were there last year, actually, and I didn't make the trip, which is funny enough because I did all the press for the trip. Like I went out to, we did a show in Winnipeg, and then I flew to Calgary and did a whole thing, and then wasn't on the show. Who's in charge?
I really have to make things happen here to make sure you're on every single one of these shows.
AEWTIX.com.
Yeah, exactly. Head there right now because they are selling fast. Outside of Montreal, what's the best Canadian city to wrestle in?
Oh,
I know you're gonna make some haters here and some big fans.
What are you doing to me? You know, I mean, I think it's got to be Toronto. Honestly, okay. I think it just has to be Toronto. But out west, man, those Edmonton and those Calgarys, Vancouver coming up, huge sale already. I think we're over 6,000 tickets, and the show's still 3 months away.
Yeah.
So I mean, excited to get out there. But if I had to put on a vote, it would be Toronto.
Yeah. By the way,
and as a Montrealer, like it hurts.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? But I call it how I see it.
Great. So
Rico Coliseum.
Bingo. By the way, Vancouver, May 11th for everybody listening out there. May 11th, and yes, it's in the big arena where the Canucks play. So you wanna head out there in a second. Any other feelings of Super Bowl? Where are you going to be watching it? Do you allow people around you? Are you one of those people that, don't bother me, I'm watching this game because this is the game?
Yeah. So I'm flying out to Vegas tomorrow, actually, for a collision, but I will not be sticking around right after the show. Back home, new home, got the TV ready to go. My son better be in bed, I'll tell you right now.
Yeah.
I do like to watch it alone. I can't do it. The anxiety, it's too much. I drive people nuts.
Yeah.
I got to be alone. Big game. Come on. What are we talking about? The commercials? I don't want to hear it.
No, exactly. I want to be left alone. I want, like, what kind of food are you eating for that game? What do you bring it in? Like you eat pretty good anyway, so it's not really fair. But like I'm a chicken wing guy and I'll eat pizza like it's, there's none left, right? What about you?
Less pizza, but I think my wife's going to be making a chili. Really looking forward to a nice chili here.
Chili and
are you one of those weirdos that puts carrots in their chili?
No.
Okay.
God, no.
Thank God.
I've never even heard of that. What is that? Some sort of vegetarian chili or what?
Am I thinking of carrots or corn? Do people put corn in their chili? It gets weird sometimes. Just give me the meat and beans, kidney beans.
Let's talk Super Bowl MVP. Who's your pick then? If you think the 49ers might upset the Chiefs here, Deebo Samuel, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man. Yeah, because I don't think they're going to give it to Brock Purdy. This guy's a bozo.
Yeah. they're not allowed to give it to him, eh? It's been too good of a story. Is that what you're saying, or what?
What are we doing? What's he make? $800,000 or something? Can he even afford a place in San Francisco?
He cannot. He cannot. So, what else are we missing here with the Super Bowl? I mean, we seem to do this year in and year out just because your team's always there. So, I mean, we'll probably do another interview at this time next year. So, is this old hat for you right now?
Yeah. Get used to it. You know what I mean? Like it would be foreign to not be in this game. I was thinking that 2 weeks ago for the AFC title game. Like it would just be weird to just not be there. And that day's coming for sure.
Yeah. Let's hope it continues for you a little bit longer. Okay. Final question for you. At Sports Interaction, they have a pretty cool prop. Will Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift? Or will Taylor Swift propose to Travis Kelce? We got both of them. Is anything like this going to happen after the game?
I mean, so for a proposal to happen, it has to be after victory, right? You're not going to propose after a loss.
Bingo.
Right? So, but also, no, what have they been dating? 2 weeks?
They've been dating at least 3 or 4 months, no?
Okay, but we're getting married 3-4 months. What are we doing here? Have you met your parents yet? What's that like?
That's true.
There's a few steps before you gotta walk on the sand before you get to the water at the beach,
Marriage advice with Daddy Magic, right?
When you commit. That's it,
That's true. And it's going to be a big one if that ever happens. Matt, enjoy the game. I know I don't have to tell you this. I hope things work out for your team. And I know you're kind of giving me this 2017 as a reverse jinx. So let's hope it works out and enjoy Super Sunday.
Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it.